I'm Shane Smith. I'm an accredited skills development facilitator, and until quite recently I was employed as the Human Resources and Compliance Manager at the ITQ Business Solutions group of companies. In 2014 we decided to start a learnership in partnership with EDEF, and it was during the induction of the first group of 50 learners that I met Natalie Adonis for the first time. Good morning, Natalie. It's really nice to see you again. Tell us a little bit about yourself, about your background, where you grew up, where you went to school, as well as some of the more personal challenges and achievements that you had experienced during this period of time.
I was born when my mother was just 8 months pregnant, and I weighed just about 1 kilogram, so I was a very tiny baby. The doctors told my parents that I would never be able to walk, never be able to eat, never be able to do anything at all. The doctors were basically willing to give up on me, but my family were not so willing to give up on me. And I had a lot of support from my family who always fought for me. It is thanks to them that I am where I am today. I went to school at St. Vincent's School for the Deaf. I started there as a very small child, and I completed my matric there as well. School was always a big challenge. You know, having additional disabilities and being so short, I was just a small girl in a very big world. And it just felt, being so small, that people wouldn't take me seriously, and it meant that I had to become a very strong person, and I had to always fight to be recognized and fight for people to take me seriously. I completed my matric in 2005 and thereafter took a year off as a gap year. I then started looking for a university or college where I could further my studies. However, without an interpreter, I wasn't able to access them, and also a lot of them had an attitude of, you just can't do this. My first wish was to become a vet, but I was unable to do this. My second desire was to go into IT. My mother found a contact for EDEF on the internet. At that stage, it was around 2008 when I first applied to study at EDEF. However, at the time, EDEF did not offer any IT courses at all. So then I decided to move on to another college where I studied for 2 years. It was a college for the physically disabled and the blind. And I studied a basic course in Microsoft for 2 years, and I was the only deaf person in the entire college. I did basic Word and Excel, however, I didn't receive a certificate for this course. In 2010, I started working at the same college as a tutor's assistant, and I worked there for 5 years. Then my mother received an email from Judy and Jessie here at EDEF, and they said that they were starting to offer an IT learnership.
Next, I'd like to introduce you to Jessie Potzer, the COO of EDEF, although I'm sure by now he doesn't need a formal introduction within the deaf community.
Good day. It's a pleasure to be discussing with you the person Natalie Adonis is and has become, and the journey she's undertaken here at EDEF. She joined EDEF in June 2014 on our first pilot program for Microsoft End User with Mbuzo Mkize as a facilitator. During the year, Boos's feedback to me is that Natalie really stood out as a person who's got attention to detail. She's very, very focused. She really got the work done, and importantly, she assisted the people around her. So as a leader, she developed those skills as a supporter, facilitator, mentor to the learners around her as well. We're very proud to say that Natalie was the top achiever in that first group, sponsored by the ISOL group. And from there, they entered onto a new phase, also piloting the first InQF Level 4 technical support journey. And in that process as well, Natalie excelled. She really did very well within her class, supporting Andre Chetty, her facilitator, and on completion, the results showed as well that Natalie is the top performer in the class. And with that, I'm now going to switch over to sign language and then just continue with her journey.
Natalie was the top performer in her class, and that was wow. So after that, we gave her the opportunity of being a casual tutor and working with Cindy, Vuyo, and the rest of the team to support other IT learners. Her behavior is always positive, and she always is there to support other staff members and people. She never hesitates or asks questions. She does it. She gets her job done. So she's a person of action. So last year, December, the opportunity arose and we were growing and we needed more facilitators. And the first person that I could think of was Natalie. So we called her in for an interview. She was a little bit nervous, but quietly confident. So after the interview, Natalie asked, please, can I have one day to think about this? And I said, fine, I like that. The next morning, first thing, at 7:30, she was here and she accepted the offer. So I was very happy to say that Natalie is now a full-time member of the team. And with that, she is now running her own classroom on InQF Level 4 technical support. And she has 22 learners in her classroom. That is a bit of a challenge. And unfortunately, Natalie is a little bit shorter than other facilitators. But we built her own little platform so that she can look her learners in the eye and keep oversight of what's happening in her office. And with STEP and the smart board, it works very well. Natalie, you are part of EDIF and a team member, and you are adding value. And we wish you all the very best for the future. Thank you.
I'm embarrassed to acknowledge that I judged Natalie by her outward appearance, and I questioned her ability to succeed in this leadership. Not only did Natalie prove me wrong, but I was honored to be able to present her with an award at the end of that leadership for Best Achiever within that group. She then went on to apply for and succeed in the second learnership, which was a more technical learnership, the InQF Level 4 learnership for technical support. And even in that learnership, she completely blew my mind by being one of the top achievers in that group as well.
My advice to learners who are deaf, blind, physically disabled, no matter what, never, ever, ever give up. And I focus on 4 things. Go through the struggle, go through the pressure, keep motivated, and you will succeed.
And then last but not least, I'd like to introduce you to Nazarene Rana, the CEO of EDIF.
EDIF is the acronym for Employ and Empower Deaf. we at EDEF aim to empower deaf individuals by providing them with the necessary skills and training required to be successful in the working environment. We also provide additional services such as interpreter services and sensitization training for the companies. We at EDEF have a large database of all of our learners who have finished their qualifications and are now ready to be placed in employment. The training that we offer at EDEF includes AET, Adult Education and Training, as well as IT courses on NQF levels 3 and 4. Partnering with EDEF also has many other benefits, including BBBEE scorecard benefits, as well as skill spend benefits as well. I would like to take this opportunity to say a big thank you to EDEF and to each and every person who believed in me and never gave up on me. Thank you.